Welcome viewers. Here is a happy news to you. Our well-wisher Sher Surya is contributing research articles to Bombay-based Money Times, which is 30 years old. We are making efforts to obtain some sort of help from this largest circulated financial weekly, Money Times, in the coming days, which can be beneficial to the viewers. If you like the plan and like to receive the investment-related content of Money Times also, please subscribe to the channel. Now in this video, we are talking about 4 shares which are in bullish trend presently and can give impressive returns in this month of October and onwards. They deserve investments on the basis of fundamental factors also. Viewers can observe them for probable breakout in the coming days. Let us have a brief review of these 4 stocks. First one is Hyderabad-based defense stock Apollo Microsystems Limited, which seems poised for a swift re-rating from the market, going by the recent re-rating of defense stocks. Valuation data points of the 9 defense companies are given in the table. Defense sector average PE ratio is 87.70, but our company's PE ratio is just 25.74. Average PB ratio of the industry is 4.76. Against this industry price book value ratio, even a conservative price book value ratio of 2 should give a market price of rupees 294 for this Apollo Microsystems Limited. Now look at the technical chart of the company, which indicates bullishness in the short term, medium term and long term as well, with resistance levels of 128 and 140. Keeping 5% stop loss is advised by the majority of the advisors. Second stock is A-grade private sector bank, Karnataka Bank Limited. Now Karnataka Bank Limited is 13th largest private sector bank in India. It has 858 branches across 22 states and 2 union territories. It has employee strength of 8,220 with a client strength of 10.21 million. Its total business as on 31st March was rupees 1,27,349 crores. It recorded EPS of rupees 15.52 in the last year 2021. Its expected EPS of the current year is rupees 16. Industry average PE ratio is 19.12 for private sector banks. Even a more conservative PE ratio of 12 should give Karnataka Bank a market price of 192 rupees in the medium term. This is not the best potential in itself. Consider the takeover happenings at the marketplace. Piramal Group has taken over the troubled DHFL for about 35,700 crores against the nearest competitor's offer of rupees 32,865 crore, which is from Adani Group through Oaktree Capital. Here, let us see whether Adani's have really lost or going to gain by not outbidding Piramal's in the DHFL issue. Prevailing market capitalization of Karnataka Bank is a mere rupees 2,143 crores. Even after paying 3 times this market value, they can very well take over Karnataka Bank even in a hostile bid and can still have a savings of more than rupees 26,300 crore from this allotted budget of rupees 32,865 crores itself. Whether such takeovers will be aimed or not, Karnataka Bank offers more than 100% returns from the current levels. Its chart gives bullish trend for the stock with resistance level of rupees 73.50. See the chart. Third one is Power Grid Corporation of India. It is the largest power transmission company with a share of 85% in India's ISTS, interstate transmission system. Its book value is rupees 100.26. It recorded 70% growth, 70% growth in profits in the first quarter on quarterly basis, and with 192.87% growth on year-on-year basis. It is getting all round buy recommendations. Party analysts have given buy calls in the last 3 months. Medium term target is rupees 237 for the scrip. Technical chart indicates bullish trend in this stock with resistance level of 195. See the chart. Last one but not the least. This really sweet one is EID Parry India Limited, which is the sugar baron of India since pre-independence days. This is the first sugar company of India, which was started in the year 1842 itself. This is the first sugar manufacturer of India to start distillery in 1843 itself. This is the largest sugar factory in India, even today, with 6 sugar mills in 3 states, with a combined capacity of 40,300 tons crushed per day. It had 4 distilleries with a capacity of 237 kiloliters per day of ethanol. This is the only sugar company producing nutraceuticals and sanitizers also. It is setting up of 120 kiloliters per day distillery in AP in the current year. Expected EPS in the current year for the company is 35. In the last 3 months, 10 analysts have given buy calls with a low target of 514 rupees, median target of 530 rupees, and a high target of 625 rupees. Its chart indicates breakout position clearly. Disclaimer: this research post is made for educational purpose only, with utmost care, but without any risk and responsibility on the part of the researcher who posted this. Viewers have to take their investment decisions on their own risk and responsibility after consulting their personal investment advisor. We wish you a really prosperous festive month of October. I hope that this video made an useful view to all of you. If you agree, please do not forget to like, subscribe and share. Your likes only will motivate us to present such research videos again and again. Thank you all for viewing the video.